In this video, I'm going to show you how to recreate the note that Sirius Black sends to Harry in order to organise the meeting in the Gryffindor Common Room. You actually see it is sealed when the owl delivers it, but I'll show you both options and you can decide which one you want to keep or display. So first off, you just need to print this, and I'll include a link for this in the download area, and then you just need to cut it out. I use my X-Acto knife and metal ruler, but you can use this as well. Looking at the film, you can actually see the edges are torn, but I didn't trust myself to make it come out nice enough, so do as you will, but I used the knife and the ruler. Once it's cut out, you have to make sure that you remove the line, so like cut a little bit inside of it, because you don't want to have the line on the outside, because it'll just like ruin the look. You want it to look like it's been written on a paper. Then we just have to get to folding it as per the film. And it's pretty simple. It's just again and again and again. The reason I'm doing this one is because I had quite thick parchment paper. And when I just did it straight away, the lines and edges didn't line up. So I thought I'd just pinch the edges to begin with. So I have the kind of baseline. But then it literally is just folding that in half and creating a line. It doesn't matter which side you do first. And then folding another line. You can see my paper is rather thick. Then you've got the two lines there. Then you're folding that in half again. And then once more on the other side. So then to get the middle section, which is the square that he writes in, you're just folding those inner points into the middle. Just as close to the center point as you can. And create a line there. And then you're repeating this process, which I'll just speed through a little bit for you so you can see. Just you're not waiting for me to fold them all, because I just took my time. I was just making sure that the lines matched up. So take your time, there's no rush. Once that's all done, there you have the note as Harry opens it to read in the film. Now you'll see on the top left-hand corner, there's like behind, you can see where the wax seal is. And so folding it in with Harry in the top, and you fold it over, see it's in the top left-hand corner there. So you're folding that over like that. And then it's over here where you can add the wax seal if you want to. I found this sealing wax in kind of like a copper color, because that's what we see in the film as to be the closest one. So I thought I'd use this one. It's really the tiniest amount that you need. You also need a bit of string or any twine that you have, anything that's thin enough to wrap around. I just cut a sort of section that would be enough to sort of tie and not be difficult to do. So lighting that, and just letting the wax melt to add a bit to the top of that parchment to seal. You're basically securing the string so that it doesn't move, so that when you tie it, it stays together. And I'm just using that, whatever wax is melted, just to seal that in, just dabbing that there. And it's cool quite quickly, so I'm just like tidying it up there with my finger, but do be careful. And then it's just a case of tying that into a little bow, really, which I'll just speed through because I took my time doing that as well, because I wanted it to be neat. Once that's done, just a little do a tidy up, and then I thought I'd just trim the edges because it just looked a bit messy. Because you could literally do this and send this to people, because I think it looks really cute. And there we have it. There is this sealed note. So you could give this to the owl and it will take it to Sirius Black. But of course you don't need to add the seal. If you want to just have the display on your shelf, then you could just print this one and fold that accordingly, which I think looks cool, but I thought I'd give you the option too. So I guess I'll see you in the Gryffindor Common Room.